The man touched the steak to feel its temperature and told the waiter to take it back. The waiter was shocked. It was the most expensive Wellington steak in the restaurant and had been praised by many customers. But seeing the man's dissatisfied look, he still agreed. In a Western restaurant, returning food was common, so the head chef did not care at first. In fact, the man had no money, but he was not trying to get a free meal. He had a bigger plan. Soon, the second steak was served. The man took one look at it and told the waiter to send it back again. When the customer returned the dish a second time, the head chef became angry and decided to cook it himself. This time, the chef made it perfectly, but the man still asked for it to be remade. The waiter had no choice but to call the chef and the manager. The man kept pointing out flaws in the steak. The chef felt insulted and wanted to throw him out. The man quickly said he was also a chef and could make the dish himself. Surprisingly, the chef agreed and decided to have a cooking contest. The man walked into the kitchen. He first checked the cleanliness inside. Then he went to the main stove, rolled up his sleeves, and got ready to cook. He seared a steak until it was set. Then he sprinkled black pepper evenly over it. He poked several small holes in a sheet of puff pastry. Next, he cracked an egg and brushed the egg wash over the pastry. He placed 2 slices of cheese on top to wrap it. He brushed on a layer of yellow mustard and cut decorative lines into the surface. Finally, he put the steak into a 200-degree oven and baked it for 30 minutes. Then it was time to make the sauce. This was a huge challenge because he had recently lost his sense of taste. He had to rely on his memory for the amounts. Luckily, his ex-girlfriend had recorded every step of his cooking in the past. 2.5 grams of sugar, 5 grams of fine salt, 5 grams of black pepper, 40 milliliters of red wine, stir-fried with butter for 8 minutes. With that, a world-class Wellington steak was complete. If you watched until now, congratulations, you just learned how to make this dish. After tasting it, the chef knew the man was not there for a free meal. He was there for the chef's job. The man successfully replaced him and became the restaurant's new head chef. His first move after his success was to go to his ex-girlfriend's building, wearing his chef's uniform to show he was no longer a failure and had a job again. He even showed off in front of her new boyfriend and swore he would win her back. The boyfriend looked unimpressed, but the man felt full of confidence. Unfortunately, he celebrated too early. The real owner of the restaurant was the man who had taken his girlfriend away.